everyone, this is Sarah Lewis with Lair Realty Partners, and I want to congratulate you on taking the exhilarating first step in the home buying process in Massachusetts. In this video, I'll walk you through all the steps it takes towards buying a home, and you'll get to learn a little bit what it's like to work with me. Step 1, initial consultation. This is pretty much what we're doing right now, so good job on taking the first step. In fact, we can have this initial consultation at any time, sooner the better. Even if you're not planning on buying for another year, or if you're planning on buying next month, that's okay. Let me give you all the knowledge I have now so that you can be as prepared as possible later. Step 2, get pre-approved. Don't even waste your time shopping for a house until you've gotten your pre-approval, and that's for 3 very important reasons. Number 1, you may be surprised about what you'll get pre-approved for. Know the numbers and what that means monthly payment-wise before you set your budget. Step 2, you might be surprised by your credit score. Luckily, lenders can help you with rapid credit repair, and they can suggest ways to improve your credit so that you'll apply for a better interest rate on your loan. Step 3, your offer will not be taken seriously without a solid pre-approval letter. In fact, with the coronavirus pandemic, you might not even be able to get a showing without a pre-approval letter. So before you start looking at homes, do yourself a favor, save yourself some time, get pre-approved. Step 3, shopping for a home. This is the fun part. We get to run around and look at all the fabulous homes you might buy. While we're shopping for a home, I'm going to teach you about important features of the home and what to look for. For example, what's the difference between a boiler and a furnace? What are the benefits of PEX piping? We'll schedule the showings based around your schedule, and if you're concerned about social distancing or if you're not local, we can absolutely set up a virtual tour for you. Step 4, writing an offer. You found a home you want to submit an offer on. Woohoo! For every offer you submit, I'll run a comparative market analysis to show you what I believe is the fair market value of this home. I do this to help advise you on price, but also because I want you to understand the trends in the area. Right now, it's a very competitive market, and listing price could mean absolutely nothing. What do I mean by that? Many listing agents strategically underprice homes in order to generate a bidding war for their seller clients. So I use the comparative market analysis to show you real examples of selling prices in the area. And since every home is different and the environment is always changing, when I write your offer, I use different terms and contingencies to cater your offer specifically to each home that you're submitting an offer on. I'll advise you on ways to make your offer more attractive to the seller, but also on how to build in protections for you as a buyer. I'll review the entire offer with you in full so you're completely comfortable with it before you sign. If your offer is accepted, a small deposit will be due, which will sit in an escrow account until the closing. Step 5, home inspection. Congratulations, your offer was accepted. Now we'll conduct a home inspection. We'll walk through the house with a licensed Massachusetts home inspector and conduct a visual inspection by looking at the home's various systems, including HVAC, electrical, plumbing, flooring, roof, and more. This will take a couple of hours, but by the end of it, you'll have a complete report of the inspector's findings, and if necessary, we'll be able to use this report to renegotiate on a couple things with the seller. Step 6, purchase and sale agreement. Once any renegotiations have happened, we move on to the purchase and sales agreement. This legal document will supersede the offer and outline all the responsibilities of both parties for the rest of the transaction. I highly recommend having a real estate attorney review and modify this document on your behalf. And if you don't have one, I would be happy to make a recommendation for you. At the time that the purchase and sale is signed, an additional escrow deposit is due, and this deposit, as well as the deposit you made when you submitted the offer, is going to sit in an escrow account and be applied to the balance of your closing costs at the end of the transaction. Step 7, loan approval. This is kind of the boring part for me, but it's where the lender evaluates your loan application and analyzes the property to determine how much they're willing to loan. It's going to be your responsibility to get them all the documents they ask for in a timely manner, such as updated bank statements, proof of income, and perhaps a gift letter if you're receiving money from a family member. They're also going to lock in your interest rates and give you an updated estimate of your closing costs and your monthly mortgage payment. They're also going to order a third-party appraisal to determine what they believe the fair market value of the home is and how much they're willing to lend you. Step 8, title search and title insurance. This is part of the mortgage process where your lender is going to order a title search to make sure there's no past liens against the property and that it's a free and clear title when you're closing on the property. Your lender is going to purchase title insurance, and I highly recommend as a homeowner that you get homeowner's title insurance, which is going to protect you in the event that a new case opens up for a previous lien on the property. Step 9, closing. Yes, 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 the day you have been waiting for. Before we go to the closing table, we're going to conduct one final walk through the property to make sure everything is in order in the way you expected it to be. You're going to need to get a bank check or wire funds for the final closing costs and loan down payment. Then we're going to go to the closing table and you're going to sign a very thick stack of papers, but it will all be worth it because then you'll finally get the keys to your very own home, and I couldn't be more happy for you. This was a little bit about the buying process in Massachusetts if you are financing a property with a loan. I hope you learned a lot. Feel free to reach out to me for any other questions that I didn't cover, and hopefully you learned a little bit about what it's like to work with me. I'd love the opportunity to represent you in Mass or New Hampshire for buying or selling. Thanks so much.